Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been an entire month again since I posted, which at this point it's kind of a commonplace, but there's a lot of reasons as to why I haven't made a video or streamed in an entire month, and there's a couple of reasons for that, and I'll go into a few of those things throughout this video. But the gist of this video though is I need to get a few things off my chest, because it has come to my attention in a lot of instances that there are a lot of people in the community of both Twitch, YouTube, anywhere on the internet, who still, to this day, think that I am Roger Craig Smith. And I'm here to tell you unequivocally that I am not him. I get so many people that will come up to me in lobbies of games that aren't even related to Apex. They'll say, "Oh, I love your work, man. I knew I recognized your name from somewhere." I'm like, no, that's not me. I'm not Roger Craig Smith. I never claimed to be. Although I could see why there are a few people out there who would have assumed that I am. Because, let's be honest, even I could sit here and admit that me and him do sound very similar. And it's not because I'm him and I'm just trolling everybody. It's because I am not him. I genuinely am not. I've tried saying this on multiple different occasions. I've made community posts. I've said it a billion times on my live streams. And it's just not the case. And I am so sorry to anybody who would have assumed that I am him and that feels misled. And like, you could go to my two videos that did the best. Voice actor trolls Apex Legends players as Mirage. There's a couple of reasons why I put that title. And the main reason was I am a voice actor. Not professionally. I will never admit that. I have not been I have not been in any big projects. I have not done anything of major note quite yet. Maybe one day, but right now it's a little bit dry. But the essential idea for the titles was voice actor, me, trolls Apex Legends players, you guys, the people who play Apex, as the character Mirage. But it's definitely come to my attention that there's a lot of people out there who took that as I am professing myself as the voice actor of Mirage, which has never been the case. I have never said so. In fact, in my most recent trolling video, the one that I put out for the Grand Soiree event, I left in like 3 or 4 clips where I said, no, I'm not him. And I'm not even joking. It's just, I'm telling the absolute truth. And that whole situation has really, really affected me. I'm not gonna lie. It's made me feel as if I didn't earn a single one of these subscribers that I've gotten. And I know it's not the case. I put in the work, I put in the time, I made the videos, I edited them, I was the one on the front lines doing the voice and messing with people. And I could take a certain amount of pride in that. But at the same time, I have been dealing with a lot of mental health issues recently. And the whole concept of there being so many people that think that I am him has made me feel like an imposter. Like I didn't earn a single one of them. But again, I know that's not the case. But in my head, I can't shake that feeling, unfortunately. So if you guys did think, in fact, that I was Roger Craig Smith, I want you to unsubscribe. If that is the only merit that you subscribe to me on, and if you feel misled, go ahead, unsubscribe. I freely accept it, because I don't want to have somebody subscribing to me thinking I'm somebody else, because I'm not. I'm just an imitator. I'm just some dude doing impressions, having a good time, and I have never professed to be anyone else. So that whole thing has played into this, I guess, creative block and unwillingness to create videos and stream because I feel like I didn't earn anything I have. And it's really hurt my confidence in general, unfortunately. Which kind of leads me into this idea that I think I want to take my channel in a different direction than it currently is. At least put out a different kind of content. Because right now, what I do for the most part is I troll people online. And, you know, the last couple of months has been all Apex Legends, all Mirage. And it definitely is, I don't want to say that aspect of the whole channel is getting old, but I know I need to freshen up the content. I can't just use the same style of video over and over and over again. You got to innovate. You got to move on. You got to do something new. And to be honest with you, with that in mind, at the same time, with Apex Legends right now, I don't know if I enjoy the game anymore. Almost at all. The game just annoys me. Every time I try to play it, I just end up getting so upset. And I don't even know if that's because of Apex. I don't know if that's Apex's fault in general. I will always say that Apex Legends is the best battle royale out there. But at the same time, I think in my head, I might just be done with the genre. It hurts me to play. The idea of resetting over and over and over and over again. It's wearing on me, man. Like, I had this issue back when PUBG was popular. I just can't. It's just not as fun. It just, in general, both the game and doing the same content over and over again. And honestly, another thing about this content that I make, what I am doing requires reactions. Okay, and it is difficult to get those reactions sometimes, because even if they do react and I'm doing the voice impression being Mirage, there's no guarantee they're gonna react, that they're gonna say anything other than type in chat like, "Oh my god, you sound like Mirage," or "Oh my god, are you Roger Craig Smith?" Those two reactions are so common that it's you can't work with it. It's not funny. It's just run of the mill, and we've seen it time and time again on these videos. And you gotta improvise, adapt, overcome. And right now, it's been a little bit difficult to do so because, like, as I said, I have been dealing with some mental health issues, and being in this mindset to play the character and be energetic, be funny, and outgoing as the character, it's not easy, you know? On top of the fact that it is not easy to get said content. So there has been a reason why I couldn't get so many videos out. There's definitely a reason. And I do want to switch my content up. I really do. Problem is, I just don't know what direction to take it. And I really am erring on the side of trying to do more commentary type videos because they're more sustainable. They're easy to put out. I don't want to take the easy way out, I guess, on that. But I need something that's much more consistent, much easier to gather and produce than having to base my content off of other people. Because, you know, other people are not always reliable, especially in current times. Everyone's cooped up in their house getting mad and angry because they can't go out and see their friends. And it would seem everyone's in a little bit of a, you know, hissy fit. You know, that makes it harder for me as somebody doing the certain content that I am to come forward and make these people laugh and make their day enjoyable. It is so strange being in this position that I am right now, and I'm very grateful for the amount of subs that I've gotten. But for voice impressions, for me, when I first started out, to give a little bit of context, I used to do them in lobbies of a maximum of 20 people, right? And there would always be a couple of people who would be able to recognize the voice that I was doing and be able to tell me if it was accurate or not. And the problem with that is, that's only a couple of people. And that's where I was comfortable, right? Having that backboard of accuracy and knowing that I'm doing the right thing in that moment is really helpful. But on the scale of YouTube and Twitch, it's very different because you have so many people who are judging every octave and every vowel in your voice. And this is something that really has made it harder for me to do the impressions that are not just Mirage, because I do have a decent amount of range, I would say. Don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but I have a vocal box that could be flexed, I guess. Weird flex, but having so many eyes and ears on what I do has made it, I don't know, I guess I'm in my own head about everything I do, and that makes making videos very difficult, especially in the vein of creating videos that are me playing single-player games as characters. You know what I mean? Not having that backboard, that feedback on my voice while I'm playing the game makes it a little bit more difficult. And then on the same side of that coin is this idea that if I'm live streaming it, I get so in my head when there's more than like 30 people watching me. I just don't want to do other impressions because the judgment, it's always looming. This is something that's, I'm sure I'm not the only one that has this issue. Not being able to just say, fuck it. Why should I care what anyone else thinks, you know? That's my ultimate struggle of all this. Caring what other people think. I think ultimately, I would probably be better off if I just didn't care. But at the end of the day, I do care. And that's something I'm going to have to get over in my own time. But who knows how long that's going to take. But anyways, that's my rant. That's basically where my headspace is right now. And hopefully I can get back to making more videos and making content that's enjoyable and a fun to watch experience that isn't just Mirage Apex Legends. Definitely expect a Season 5 video, although it might not just be exclusively trolling. I might be more edging on the side of making a video that's just covering Season 5 with some gameplay of me going out and being Mirage, which should happen. I'm going to try my damnedest to get that out as fast as possible, because I know the Season 4 video was late. I know it was, but that was another issue that arose from me not really enjoying Apex as much. And I tried to give it a break. I took a break off the game, and it didn't really help. I'm not going to lie. And if I was being 100% honest, this next update, if it does not change the way Apex Legends is in a big way, or if it doesn't add anything new in a big way, I might be done with Apex. I can't lie. I might be done. It hurts me to say it. It really does. But it hurts my soul to play that game, even if it is for pay and for views and for clout in quotations. I just can't force myself to do it. And I think there's a strong possibility that this new game that's coming out, Valorant, might be a direction that I take my channel in. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I never am 100% sure about anything. You might see a couple of videos coming out here soon of me having some fun times in Valorant, because I love that game. I've been playing it for the past like 5 days constantly, and I am just enjoying the shit out of that game. So, and I might stream this next coming week. For those of you guys who do want to see a live stream from me in the next couple of weeks, I've taken a month off. I hate that. It is actually my income right now, so I'm just making no money, unfortunately. But this is for my mental health. I should be back to streaming in the next week or so. I'm still not sure. You gotta be in the right mindset, and I haven't been in that right mindset for a while. Anyways, that's gonna be all from me. I will catch you guys on the next video. I will see you later.
Oh, this is chaos.